train a-comin', it's a-rollin' round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom prison, oh, and time keeps dragging on. But the train keeps a-movin' on down the San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die.
Greetings. I'm Krista Jan Ryan, and I am your host today for Artist in the Berkshires, where we bring to you the artist whose vision has made an impact in the art world. Folks, we have a special show for a special day. This is my first time in the new studio, so we're really excited, but more than anything, we have a special guest who's come all the way over to Albany. I want to ask you to help me please welcome John Hill. Thank you so much for coming, John. It was great getting to know you and getting to know your music, and I'm really excited not only for the show today, that my viewers will be able to really get a taste of what your music is all about, which has, been exciting. But the great thing is you stepped up to the plate to help us with our fundraising event, which is going to be June 25th. 12 hours of nonstop music and literary. But I'm really grateful that we got to meet, because it was one of those interesting evenings where I was telling you the story how we ended up at the Public House in Bennington, where you play pretty often.
Pretty frequently.
Pretty frequently, and we had never met you there. We were supposed to be at a CareNet filming dinner for their fundraising dinner, and of course me with my crazy schedule, I was there a week early. And so we were all dressed up, and I said, we can't go home now, Bob. We've got to do something. And I said, I know where we'll go. It's still light out. Let's go up to the Public House where we can have a good view. And we were just about ready to walk out. And in you came with your hat. And I thought, I better ask this guy what he's going to play, because I don't want to miss something. And sure enough, all we had to hear was Johnny Cash, and that was it. And Hank, a lot of Hank Williams.
Yeah, I tried to do a review of country music from the 40s, late 40s, 50s, 60s, the old stuff, the classic stuff.
That was it for us. That's my husband, and I lived out in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and I loved the music.
I'm glad you liked it. I love playing it, that's for sure.
Yeah. And so how often not only do you play there, but where else do you play?
Well, I would say about 75% of my work is for senior citizens in senior living facilities.
That still love that old music.
They love
Absolutely.
it.
It's timeless.
It's
so
timeless.
Yeah.
And the rest of it is in bars and restaurants, all the way from Woodstock, New York, Albany. I play out at Cape Cod every other week during the summer. Wow. I play in Vermont. I have a weekly engagement in Bonneville, Vermont. So I travel quite a bit. I get around.
Wow.
And
well, that's exciting. Yeah. I just wanted to hit a little bit because you're an urban cowboy from Manhattan. I think that's how it started. I think you asked me if I was from New York, right? Didn't you? You said, are you from New York?
Well, I like to tell people I was raised out west,
right,
in Rochester, New York.
Right, very out west, right.
So, but I've been in Albany for the last 16 years, actually 16 years this month.
So you broke loose pretty early.
Yeah. I love living in Albany. It's a great location for skiing, hiking, music.
Centrally located.
It's close to New York. It's close to the Adirondacks. It's close to the Berkshires. It's a great place for me. I love it there. So.
Kind of why I like Bennington. You're a hop, skip, and a jump from anywhere.
Yeah, Bennington's a great town. There's a few places in Bennington I play on a regular basis. So.
And what are they?
I play at Kevin's Sports Bar and Restaurant, and the Madison Brew Pub.
Oh yeah, right on Main Street.
Yep, on Main Street. I'll be playing at the Tap Room actually the day after tomorrow. So in the evening. And then I play the Public House frequently, usually probably 5 or 6 times, and then
usually on Thursdays. That was the other thing I found out because I called them up. I forget what night it was, and they said no, we only play on Thursdays.
Yeah, they do live music every Thursday, year round.
Right.
So, and now's a great time of year because the great view there. And
is the deck finished? Almost.
Almost. It'll probably be finished by the time I get
Good.
back. I hope.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you go up there and it's so beautiful out. You want to be out on the deck. You want to be outside.
Yeah, and they've got a great view from there. So I love being there. So yeah.
So that's great. I mean, I laughed when you said to me, I actually make money.
Yeah, I make a living doing
Make a
this.
living.
And I'll probably, in this year, I'll probably do 300 shows.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Which I love, and I never get tired. I never get bored. It's a great way to make a living, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah. Great way to see the country.
Yeah, I like to travel, and I like to meet people at the shows. I try to get out into the crowd and meet people, you know, as much as I can, talk to people like yourself, and it's a lot of fun.
Right.
It's an interesting way to make a living.
Yeah,
sure.
well, you hit the chord of a lot of people because especially the area in the Berkshires, people love country music.
They do.
You know, wait till you meet this guy, Jerry Tyler, who has been around for 32 years, and he makes his own shirts with the sequins, and he loves old, you know, he plays a couple of his old, you know, Hank Williams songs and stuff, does a lot of his own stuff, but people love his show. People love country music.
The thing they love most is, what they tell me, is the stories. That's what people always say. I love country music because I love the stories.
Right.
For me, I like the simple melodies and the heartfelt lyrics, and the simplicity of it is, you know, it's a simple message, it's warm, and for a lot of people, I think it's like a postcard home.
Amen. Yeah, it's a great, and like I said, you know, living out west, you know, really imprinted me because I was out there when I was a young girl, and it gets in your blood. It really does.
Yeah.
You know, and it stays with you.
And that's pretty much my story, because my mom liked country music, so I can remember driving around in my dad's old Dodge Dart in the 70s, and you know, you turn the radio dial and it was all the guys that I play: Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams. You know, they were just what was on. You know, it was a different
only thing
time.
Worth listening to, really, right?
Yeah, still worth listening to.
Right, absolutely.
So when my friend says old time music, it's not as bad as it sounds.
I don't know. I never knew it to sound bad, you know? So, yeah. Well, anyway, John, I'm excited because I know the viewers are going to love you. And I'm excited because it will be a great introduction for the viewers to get to know you and to hopefully come on down on our big fundraising event where they can actually come in, and that's our next thing that we're really interested in doing, is setting up for a live audience so people can actually come in and hear it live. So, and hopefully we'll see more of you around the station.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I'm glad to be here. So, and I'm glad for public television. I'm a big public television, public radio supporter.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yep, it's great. And these guys, they've done an amazing job. I mean, this has been at least a year and a half in the making. And it's been, you know, quite a project.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And, sounds good, too.
Yeah, that's the important thing.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so why don't you hop on up there
All right.
and show them what you got.
Sounds good. Hopefully I won't get my nose trapped in my harmonica holder here. All right, so we'll start with a couple Hank Williams songs. Listen to the rain falling. Can't you hear that lonesome sound? Oh, my poor old heart is breaking because my sweet love ain't around. road I think I start to ramble. Got to leave this weary town. This old place is way too lonely, 'cause my sweet love ain't around. On that train tonight I'm leaving. Got to leave this weary town. I can't stay here any longer, 'cause my sweet love ain't around. Memories come back to haunt me. My dream house has done fall down. This old world's gone dark around me, 'cause my sweet love ain't around. Because my sweet love ain't around. Because my sweet love ain't around. So that's a Hank Williams song, and I like to play the Hank Williams songs, and I'll do a song here that's also by Hank Williams. This is the last song that Hank Williams ever released pre-posthumously. There was a lot that came out after his death in 1953. He was only 29 when he died. But I mention that because the name of the song is I'll Never Get Out of This World Alive. You're looking at a man who's getting kind of mad. I've had lots of luck, but it's all been bad. No matter how I struggle and strive, I'll never get out of this world alive. My fishing poles broke, the creek is full of sand. My woman run away with another man. No matter how I struggle and strive, I'll never get out of this world alive. My distant uncle passed away. He left me quite a batch, and I was living high until the fatal day. A lawyer proved I wasn't boned, I was only hatched. Everything's against me and it got me down. If I jumped in the river, Lord, I'd probably drown. No matter how I struggle and strive, I'll never get out of this world alive. Oh, the shabby shoes I'm wearing all the time are full of holes and nails. And brother, if I stepped on a worn out dime, I bet a nickel I could tell you if it's heads or tails. I ain't gonna worry wrinkles in my brow, 'cause nothing's ever gonna be alright no how. No matter how I struggle and strive, I'll never get out of this world alive. No matter how I struggle and strive, I'll never get out of this world alive. No matter how I struggle and strive, I'll never get out of this world alive. Thank you. So, you know, this song, this next song I'm going to play, as I go about the country playing music, I play this song for older people, for young people. Everybody seems to like this song. And myself, this song, I remember my mama singing it in the kitchen. So this is called Hey Good Lookin', What You Got Cookin'? Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find ourselves a new recipe? Got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing's free, so if you wanna have fun, come along with me. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? No more looking, I know I'm cooking. How's about keeping steady company? I'm free and ready, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time for me? I'm gonna throw my date book over the fence and buy me one for 5 or 10 cents. I'm gonna keep it till it's covered with age, 'cause I'm writing your name down on every page. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. Well, there's soda pop and the dancing's free, so if you wanna have fun, come along with me. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? How's about cooking something up with me? How's about cooking a little something up with me?
Oh yeah, that's an oldie but goodie.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
I only play oldies and I only choose the goodies. So, speaking of oldies, this next song was written in the 20s. It's a Tin Pan Alley song, and this is Hank Williams' breakout hit, which is, he didn't write it, but he made a lot of biscuits and beans off of this song. This is called one more time. I got a feeling called the blues, oh Lord, since my baby said goodbye. And I don't know what I do, all I do is sit and sigh. Oh Lord, that last long day she said goodbye. Oh Lord, I thought I would cry. She'll do me, she'll do you, she's got that kind of loving. Lord, I love to hear her when she calls me sweet daddy, such a good dream. She broke my heart, it seems. I've grown so used to you somehow. I'm nobody's sugar daddy now. I'm lonesome, I got the lovesick blues. Well, I'm in love with a beautiful gal. It's what's the matter with me. Said I'm in love with a beautiful gal. She don't care about me, Lord, I tried and I tried to keep her satisfied, but she just wouldn't stay. Now that she is a leaving, this is all I can say. I got a feeling called the blues, oh Lord, since my baby said goodbye. And I don't know what I do, all I do is sit and sigh. Oh Lord, that last long day she said goodbye. Oh Lord, I thought I would cry. She'll do me, she'll do you, she's got that kind of loving. Lord, I love to hear her when she calls me sweet daddy, such a little dream. She broke my heart, it seems. I've grown so used to you somehow. Oh, I'm nobody's sugar daddy now. I'm lonesome, I got the lovesick blues. I'm lonesome, I got the lovesick blues. That's lovesick blues.
All right.
Playing guitar is a little bit like having a thumb wrestling match. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. But let me switch up my harmonicas here. Grab my E harmonica. I like to play the old songs, and I like to listen to records. And that's where I get get introduced to a lot of songs that I like to play. And I bought a Willie Nelson record a couple years ago now called Stardust. And I didn't know it when I brought it home, but when I got it home, I realized that the album contains oldies, standards, what they call from the Great American Songbook. So this song's called Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Through the twilight I can see blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. And through the ages I'll remember blue eyes crying in the rain. One day when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again through the land that knows no parting. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Let me do a couple Johnny Cash songs. Usually people like to hear these songs, and they love the Johnny Cash songs, and I do too. So I think Johnny Cash and Hank Williams had very similar lives in terms of where they came from and how they lived, and I think it could be said that Johnny Cash was saved by love and Hank Williams was ruined by love. And, here's a song about June Carter and Johnny's love. I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You've got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for love that I can't hide. I know I'd even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the end out for the tide that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I hear the train a-comin', it's a-rollin' around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom prison, oh, and time keeps dragging on. But the train keeps a-movin' on down the San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. So it! When I hear that whistle blowing, oh, I hang my head and cry. Probably rich folks here in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. I know I had it coming, oh, I know I can't be free. 'Cause those people keep a-moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if you free me from this prison, that railroad train goes by, did I move it on? That's where I want to stay. Well, I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. That's Folsom Prison.
Can you move your mic up?
Folsom Prison Blues. And I'll tell you, too, that, that song there was written about by Johnny Cash. He was doing a series of shows out in Folsom and San Quentin as well. And he played in the prison for the prisoners. And I love the album that came out called Johnny Cash Live from Folsom Prison. And so Merle Haggard was in the audience in San Quentin when Johnny came to play for him. And of course, Merle Haggard passed away a couple weeks ago at the age of 79. All right, so I'll do a couple Merle Haggard songs. This first one's called Today I Started Loving You Again. Today I started loving you again, and I'm right back where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartache mend, and today I started loving you again. What a fool I was to think I could get by with only these few million tears I've cried. Well, I should have known the worst was yet to come, and the crying time for me had just begun. Today I started loving you again, and I'm right back where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartache mend. And today I started loving you again. Today I started loving you again, and I'm right back where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartache mend, and today I started loving you again. Yes, today I started loving you again.
Right.
Well, that's a good example of choosing the wrong harmonica for the solo that you're attempting to do. This is more sophisticated than it appears. You have a different harmonica for every key, and every song has its own key. And if you have the right harmonica for the key of the song you're playing, all will be well. So here's another one by Merle Haggard. Mother's Day was yesterday. Here's a song for your mama. First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing in a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I was bound. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. One of only rebel child from a family meek and mild, Mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all my Sunday learning, with the bed I kept on turning, Mama couldn't hold me anymore. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right. Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. There's no one but me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right. Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. There's no one but me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old Daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. Tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest. She wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right. Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That means no one but me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. That means no one but me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. There's only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. It's true.
Wow. Mama tried hard.
You'd know if my mom walked into this studio right now, because she'd be looking over here checking me for signs of progress. Mother's Day's on Sunday, and last Sunday, and here's another Sunday song by Chris Christopherson. This is called Sunday Morning Coming Down. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. That didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Fumbled through my closet, through my clothes, and found my cleanest, dirtiest shirt. I washed my face and combed my hair. I stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. Well, I smoked my mind the night before with cigarettes and songs I'd been picking. And I lit my first and watched a small kid cussing at a can he was kicking. Then from across the street I caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. Lord, it brought me back to something I lost somewhere along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday, it'll make your body feel alone. It ain't nothing short of dying, half as lonesome as the sound of a sleeping city sidewalk, Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl he was swinging. And I stopped outside a Sunday school. I listened to the songs they were singing. Then somewhere up the street, somewhere a lonely bell was ringing. And it echoed through the canyons like the disappeared dreams from yesterday. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday, it'll make your body feel alone. It ain't nothing short of dying, half as lonesome as the sound of a sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down. Thank you, Crystal.
I know that's one of my husband's favorite songs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a lot of people's favorite song.
yeah, it's a great
It
song.
captures Sunday. I live in downtown Albany off of Lark Street, and that song captures Sunday morning in my neighborhood. It's the quietest time of the week down there. But that's a lonesome sound, lonesome song and a lonesome sound, and before I leave today, I want to make sure I play a bluegrass song. This is a Bill Monroe song. And Bill Monroe is, of course, credited with creating bluegrass music. Bill Monroe once said, every musician should learn how to play bluegrass and then go do their own thing. And they call it the high lonesome sound. And I'll be getting ready to head out to the Cape every other week in the summertime, so this is a seafaring song. This is called Midnight on the Stormy Deep. Was midnight on the stormy deep, my solitary watch I keep, and to think of her left far behind, and asked if she'd be true and kind. I never had when I was forced to go away, and in silence there my hand she'd rest and press me to her loving breast. Oh, Willie, don't go back to sea, there's other girls is me, but none can love as true as I pray don't go where the bullets fly. The deep, deep sea may us divide, and I may be some other's bride, but still my thoughts will sometimes stray to thee when thou art far away. I never had proved false to thee. The love I gave was true as thine, but you have proved untrue to me. I can no longer call thee mine. Then fare thee well, I'd rather make my home upon some icy lake, where the southern sun refused to shine, than to trust a love as false as thine. That's Bill Monroe.
Gotta love him.
Yeah. Let me do another old song here. This is a song I learned by listening to the Grateful Dead. The Grateful Dead were instrumental in compiling a lot of folk music and a lot of country music. And this is an old folk country song called I've Been All Around This World. Sometimes I feel that way. Blue Ridge Mountains, there I'll take my stand. Upon the Blue Ridge Mountains, there I'll take my stand. Rifle on my shoulder, 6-shooter in my hand, Lord knows I've been all around this world. Lulu, my Lulu, come and open the door. before I have to walk on in with my old 44. Lord knows I've been all around this world. Mama and Papa, little sister makes three. Mama and Papa, little sister makes three. I'm leaving in the morning, child. That's the last you'll see of me. Lord knows I've been all around this world. Hang me, oh hang me, so I'll be dead and gone. Hang me, oh hang me, so I'll be dead and gone. I wouldn't mind your hanging, boys, but you're waiting in the jail so long. Lord knows I've been all around this world. Upon the Blue Ridge Mountains, there I'll take my stand. Upon the Blue Ridge Mountains, there I'll take my stand. A rifle on my shoulder, 6-shooter in my hand. Lord knows I've been all around this world. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm grateful for public television, public radio, and I'm glad to be here. And I got one more song I'd like to share with you here, and this is a song that I just learned last week. It's in the key of A, so this is how I say goodbye. This is called Drink Up and Go Home. You sat there crying, just a crying in your beer. You said you got troubles. My friend, listen here. Don't tell me your troubles. Got enough of my own. Be thankful you're living. Drink up and go home. Now there sits the blind man, so blind he can't see. But he's not complaining. Why should you and me? Don't tell me your troubles. Got enough of my own. Drink up and go home. I'm fresh out of prison, 6 years in the pen. Lost my wife and family, no one to call friend. Don't tell me your troubles, got enough of my own. Be thankful you're living. Drink up and go home. Be thankful you're living. Drink up and go home. Thank you.
Well, thank you. We got a couple of minutes here, John. Why don't you put down your guitar and you can help me close out the show.
Love to.
Wow, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
Glad you liked it.
Yeah, how can you not, right? So I think it's really exciting that you're playing, you've visited here, and that you are going to be with us on June 25th. And you're going to be playing at 5 p.m.
Yes, I'm
right?
looking forward
5
to it.
p.m. And I'm hoping that anybody that's watched the show today and is going to watch you Saturday night on the 25th would love to come down and meet you and shake your hand and maybe book you.
That
right?
would be great.
Wouldn't that be great? And then you're off to Cape Cod. So, yeah.
Looking forward to being back, and it's been great. This is a great new studio.
Yeah, it's exciting, exciting times.
Yeah.
You know, it's been painful, mainly for the people here at NBCTC.
Change is
but
hard.
Change is always hard, right? Yeah, I mean, we put up the resistance and then we get through it and it's like, wow, what were we so resistant about, right? So, I am Krista Jan Ryan, and you have just been watching Artist in the Berkshires, and our guest today was John Hill, and I'm hoping that you will come by on June 25th to meet him. He's a great artist, and he's an artist whose vision has made an impact in the art world. So folks, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time, and God bless.
There's probably rich folks here in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. I know I had it coming. Oh, I know I can be free. 'Cause those people keep a moving, and that's what told me. Well, if you creeping from the spring, that railroad train goes by, did I move it on a little farther down the line? Far from Folsom prison, that's where I want to stay. But I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I'd let